He was an actor that could be classed as a tough guy that worked in his own means. This actor could play as James Bond if Doctor No was made 20 years earlier, due to his hard man attitude. Yet, he played a gangster, an adventurer, and even a lover. This is Spencer Tracy, and it's his basic biography. Early life. Spencer Tracy was born on the 5th of April 1900 to a truck driver salesman father and a mother with a wealthy background. He attended a Catholic school which was taught by Dominican nuns. He used to play truant and even skipped lessons. He left school based on his fascination of cinema and learning to lip read and even read subtitles from films. Later, he was able to join the Navy and enlist in the United States Navy in his late teens during World War One. He was able to have a life of excitement and even wanted to join the Navy to have an excitement in life, even gaining an education in the Navy as well, due to his courage and his bravery during the war. After spending some time in the Navy and even being educated by the Navy, he was discharged from the US Navy to become an actor during the early 1920s. Join the theatre. So Spencer Tracy graduated from Ripon College and started to act in acting lessons provided by AAD during the 1920s. He was able to study and perform as an actor in theatre and even on Broadway. After graduating from AAD, he was able to take the stage on Broadway during the early 1920s until the 1930s. He played small parts and small roles on stage, even rubbing shoulders with other actors that would make it to Hollywood. Actors such as Clark Gable and many more. Yet, he was able to find work being scarce due to being a young actor in the Great Depression of the 1930s. And this affected him during this time due to working harder and even performing over 200 shows at the time. This was for him to make ends meet and even become an actor. His luck was about to change though when Hollywood Scouts was able to look for a leading man or a woman for their new movies. And Spencer Tracy was one of those men. And Spencer Tracy would be an actor, a best and even one of the great actors of the 1930s and 40s. Hop, skip, and a jump to Hollywood. The 1930s welcomed Spencer Tracy to Hollywood by offering roles such as Up the River, where he starred with Humphrey Beauregard, as Spencer played a ex-convict who escaped from jail with a few other convicts at the same time, and even going on adventures with these convicts. He was able to star in Shanghai Madness, where Spencer Tracy was playing a naval officer who needed to prevent a communist attack, and 1937's Captain Courageous, where he was able to play a fisherman who befriends a rich kid while sailing a boat to Europe. He continued acting in Hollywood and even gained succession, signing many picture deals with production companies such as Fox and even MGM during the 1930s to 1950s, playing various characters and worked on various genres as well as working with other actors at the same time. He looked at being a hard man or an action orientated star during the time period, and he even acted as a womanizer and a maturing figure, even a mentoring figure, plus taking more or less an action led or a leader based role at the same time, which made him more of a star by winning awards based on his acting styles. He also starred in Old Man and Sea, a movie based on the book by Ernest Hemingway. Personal life and final years. He was married once and still had affairs when he was married. His wife was estranged and her name was Louise Treadwell. Both were married from 1923 to 1967. The couple had 2 kids together. At the same time, he was able to have a relationship with fellow actress Katharine Hepburn and starred in many movies with each other. Spencer was an alcoholic and even taking its toll due to having problems with his life and juggling being an actor, a father, and even living a private life. He was able to win Academy Awards for Best Actor, a BAFTAs for Best Actor, and even Golden Globes during the 1930s to 1960s, even rivaling his acting credits with legends such as Laurence Olivier. It felt like they were at odds with each other and could be good friends. However, they had near enough the same amount of awards and even acting credits during the same time period. Death and legacy. Spencer Tracy sadly passed away at the age of 67, just 17 days before his last acting role in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, alongside Katharine Hepburn and a rising star named Sidney Poitier. His heavy drinking and lifestyle took a toll on him, and even had repercussions by having heart attacks that took his life, and even diabetes in his 60s. His legacy was remembered from his later roles in modern movies, such as Up, where the character Carl represents an older looking Spencer Tracy. He even was able to use his legacy and even having models in and actors in modern era taking likeness to his acting styles and even movies, pictures, and even becoming a legend even till today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my other videos and any other videos that you like to see. I'm Suki Cookie, and thank you for watching.